So we've talked about forgiveness. We've talked about finding our life purpose. Now let's put some other things to that. So now I found out who must I become in order to fulfill this purpose. Now I need to put some structures in place to make sure that I can stay on point because it's easily get distracted. You know, like shiny stuff, squirrel. So we don't want to get distracted. So what are the principles? What are the rules that I need to keep in place in order for me to stay powerful when the world may try to disempower me? What things do I need to put in place for me to stay unstoppable? If unstoppable is one of the ways of being that I need to be, what rules do I need to put in place? And once I put these rules in place, then I need to look at what areas do I need to practice. And these are areas where I may not be strong. So there's a saying that says practice makes perfect. Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So you could say practice makes permanent, but if we do it perfectly, then we want the perfect practice to stay permanent. So what are we going to practice? What things are we going to need to practice to keep those things in line? And then once you put your practices in place, where are the things I need to be persistent? There's areas where I really need to be persistent because if I don't, if I take my eye off the wheel or off the road, I may stray. So where do I need to stay persistent? And I know I need to stay persistent until it becomes a habit. So now I've created I've done forgiveness, I've cleared space, I've found what my purpose is because I found what it is that I do for people that I didn't get enough of. So I'm going to do this for people because I want to receive the experience of that. Now I've looked at how is that idea going to emerge from within me? By which means? What's going to be the vehicle? Now, who did I need to become in order to have that thing be in existence? Now, what practices do I need to put in place? What principles do I need to put in place? And then what practices do I need to put in place? And where do I need to be persistent? Once I get that locked in, then I need to look at what things do I have right now that I need to let go of that no longer serves my purpose and take out all the judgment. Okay, so we talked about now finding our life purpose. Now we also talked about the principles, the practices, and where I need to be persistent. So when we talk about principles, let's talk about the simple things. Principles are just simply rules that I need to live by. So let's just take fitness, for example. If I was going to work on fitness, what principles would I need to put in place? So I would need to eat correctly. I would need to work out. I would need to get ample sleep. I need to probably be around people who work out also or who have positive conversations because I don't want to have really negative conversations either because it's going to be part of my health and fitness. People are going to say, oh, you know what? Don't worry about going to the gym today. Let's go out and party tonight, blah, blah, blah. If you have a commitment, have a commitment. Stay committed. So what principles do I need to put in place? So when it comes to if I want to have let's say a relationship or I want to save more money, what are the principles what are the rules that I need to put in place in order for me to save money or to have my relationship work or, I don't know, to finish school, to study, whatever that thing is, right? What are the 1, 2, 3s that I need to put in place? Then, what is it that I need to practice? What is it that I need to practice? So let's go back to fitness for a second. So if it's fitness, I need to set up my routine. I need to practice setting up my routine so that when I go to the gym, I'm not all over the place. I need to set up my grocery list so when I go to a grocery store, I'm not buying things from the center aisles. I'm buying things that are going to be healthy that support my diet. I need to practice going to sleep on time and getting up so that I go to the gym so that I don't miss the gym because I'm too tired. So these are practices that I would need to put in place. Now, there's going to be areas where I'm really strong and I can be really good at them, and there won't be a problem. There's going to be other areas where maybe I may not be as strong. So I need to look at those areas and where do I need to be persistent? Where do I need to push myself beyond what I know so that I don't fall back into my old routine? So principles, practice, persistence. So figure out What's the thing that you're really committed to? And what principles, rules do I need to put in place? What are the things I need to practice so they now become a habit? And then where do I need to be persistent? Where are my weak spots and where do I need to be persistent?